Well, hello, Earth Signs. Happy Friday. So, for what you should focus on today, we have Ace of Swords and Eight of Wands. Ace of Swords is a breakthrough. It's something that's small but gets bigger. This is a change. Ooh, sorry for the dog. And the clarifiers were the Artist, which is 23, which is a 5. So this was some conflict that you were having in your life about the dream, and the Artist is about the vision. This is about your soul. This is about who you are at the core, right? And the knowledge and the ability to translate that vision and that knowledge into the material realm, to bring it from the land of the ephemeral to the physical realm that we're in right now. So this is taking that vision for your life. This is the breakthrough that you're having, that vision for your life and that dream, and how to slowly make it more and more into this reality. The other clarifier, when I asked for the clarifier of the vision, is the Hierophant. So this is all about seeking guidance from higher education, from higher religious authorities, from anybody that has more knowledge than you, but it tends to have a very spiritual, a very orthodox type of meaning, right? What else did I want to say? It can also be about routine and conformity, but this is more about you getting knowledge. What mudra is he making? He is doing... He is doing... like this. It looks like. But if I were you, I would do this instead. Or if you're gonna do like that, right? That. This is better. Okay? But you see the mudra that he's making, the hand gesture that he's making. Both fingers should be upright. I don't know. Let's see if it'll focus. It kind of focuses. We'll give it a little help there. No, it's not going to focus. It's too close. There we go. Both hands should be upright. No hand should be... that finger that's kind of crooked should not be crooked. It should be upright. So this is seeking higher knowledge. Sorry, I spent a little too long of a time on that, and now I've dropped stuff on the floor that was just hanging by the edge. So the Eight of Wands, this is talking all about fast movement, balanced movement forward, productivity. And it may be that people think you suddenly make up your mind to do something, but it's something that you've been thinking long and hard about for a while, and you've been doing your own research, and now you've come to your conclusion. You've ended your research, and now you're ready to act, so you act really fast, right? Because you've made up your mind. It's time. It's time to be productive. So that's what you're doing. You're going forward with this. And King of Pentacles is the clarifier. Now, kings are all leaders. They're that divine masculine leadership. They're guiding. And you notice he almost has a scepter or a wand. The Hierophant, the high priest, has an orthodox scepter. The King of Pentacles, he has a scepter that looks like the sun or the world or even the moon. It's a round sphere, right? Scepter, wand, whatever you want to call it. And he's got this pentacle that has a shadow that's purple, which a lot of the pentacles don't have, but you also see the grapes there. You see the fruitfulness, the abundance, and the ability, grapes also, because of wine, have the ability to bring intoxication. So to bring joy to the point where you kind of lose your senses. But they talk about the fruitfulness of the earth too. So this is talking about, your productivity, your fast-moving action that you were thinking about for a really long time and trying to make a decision on. And now you're making this decision, and the decision is to lead forwards for stability, for that abundance. And it's almost, I don't know what the intoxication has to do with it, but I keep noticing the grapes, and I keep hearing intoxication. I keep hearing like Dionysus, yeah, puck, like with the grapes and the wine and the bacchanalia and all of that. The celebrations, because of this abundance, this stability, this leadership, and moving forwards. At the bottom of the Druid craft, we have the Fool and the Prince of Swords. So that is taking this new leap, this new breakthrough, this new vision for your life, moving forwards with that harvesting it, having that clarity of thinking and that offensive action, like with the Eight of Wands, that just fast movement, fast, I know what I need to do and I'm going to do it. And we also have, Prince of Swords and Druidcraft, Knight of Swords and Ethereal Visions. These were both at the bottom of the deck. So in what you're not aware of or what you're unconscious is, Knight of Swords, like I said, taking the offensive, knowing what you need to do and just doing it to move forwards. Very fast moving, just like the Eight of Wands, very fast moving. Nine of Pentacles, satisfaction and abundance, same as the King of Pentacles, right? They're connected. Although I should say, doesn't matter if it's king or queen. King is just, the more divine masculine energy. And queen is just the more divine feminine energy. It's not like a particular person. It's the energy, right? So this energy of leadership, of movement forward, of satisfaction in life. Ace of Swords, fire, and a breakthrough in thinking, a breakthrough, a new clarity. So you have Ace of Swords from both decks, right? You can't really see them together. Ace of Swords from both decks. So this crown chakra, this ability to balance the thinking, and you see the laurel flowers. You see that victory. You see the fire that these knights are bringing, that this Eight of Wands is bringing this fire, this like burning to get this done. Once you have this breakthrough, Page of Wands, talking about examining who you are at your core, like the Hierophant and the Artist card. 10 of Wands, dropping these burdens, this negativity, this issue that gave you trouble thinking, that made you feel like nothing was good, like there was no joy anymore, there was no point to life. This burden that made you feel heartache. And the Hermit was the last one. They said, and this is about your heart and your higher self, hearing that calling, following that light that you have within you, and letting it be your guide, not letting anybody or anything else take you off your path, finding your own path and following it. And I've been doing, yesterday I did fire signs, today I'm doing everybody else. I did an affirmations of the fairy cats. And you have growth. I will focus my energy on manifesting positivity in my life. It talks about the smallest acorn can grow into the mightiest oak tree. While it might seem a magical process, it's really the inevitable result of nothing more than the right conditions. When nature is in harmony, all things work together to support optimum growth. All living things are an integral part of the growth and success of their environment. That includes you. A feeling of being stuck in life is something most of us can relate to. Sometimes a period of quiet inactivity is just what we need. But when we start to feel like we're going nowhere, instead of resting, it's time to take stock of how we're managing our lives. Sitting around waiting for things to get better seldom results in positive change. It's always possible to change ourselves for the better, even if it takes many small steps to get to our goal. While the journey may be daunting, if you put one foot in front of the other and never give up, you will get to your destination. If you never try, you will never get there at all. So this is talking about that Ace of Swords and that Vision card, that Artist card. This is talking about having your breakthrough and moving forwards. Just like an oak tree can't grow overnight, a good outcome in life takes time and is worth the effort. Life is meant to be a journey, not a destination. Consider that your life is a work in progress. There is always room for improvement. As humans, we have an infinite capacity to learn and change. Be humble and acknowledge the possibility that life still has lessons for you. Use these difficult times to foster growth. Wait a minute. I missed a page, sorry. Still learning this one. Okay. Talks about strive to do better. Mentoring and supporting others raises us all up collectively. And then it talks about growing your seeds of potential. As we grow, we experience all kinds of things, positive and negative, that can affect us. With each kindness we perform, every positive thought, and every time we are brave in the face of adversity, we strengthen and nurture our hearts. It's not what happens to us in our lives that determine how our hearts grow. It's how we react to these things. This is why some people can experience great hardship and loss and remain loving and optimistic. Strive always to water the seed of your heart with positivity, and your spiritual growth will be built on a solid foundation. It's a very good deck. Okay, that's Affirmations of the Fairy Cats. Dang it, I dropped that again. Okay, have a great Friday. I'll see you tomorrow.